Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Sensei Vegan. Thank you for joining me this evening. I had a ton of trouble. I'm trying to shoot this recipe for you guys. My camera kept shutting off. This is the third time, so this is a charm. We're going to make this happen. I work in New York City. I used to eat a lot of vendor food, meaning food truck food. And I think the food truck food in New York City, I think that scene is really big, really good food. But when I went vegan, I stopped eating it. So I was trying to figure out, is there a way that I could take that and incorporate it into a recipe? I love cheesesteaks. I'm originally from Pittsburgh. Everyone knows about the Philly cheesesteak. I think Pittsburgh makes the best cheesesteaks. That's just me. Go Steelers. They whooped up on the Bengals. Ha ha. Anyway, but I'm going to make a great cheesesteak for you guys this evening using beefless beef. I've never tried it. This is my first shot, so let's give it a go. All right, we're going to hit the ingredients right now. What you're going to need is a little bit of olive oil, okay? You're going to need a pepper of your choice, yellow or green. I'm using an orange pepper. You're going to need some mushrooms. I'm using these white mushrooms. You're going to need an onion. I like using sweet onions. A little bit of pepper, some beefless ground beef, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. We got this stuff from Trader Joe's. I'm not endorsed or sponsored by this company, but this is actually really, really good, okay? And one thing I want to say about beef or meat in general, meat has no taste. You can argue the fact, and I would tell you it has no taste. Meat tastes like whatever you season it with. And what do people normally season it with? Herbs. What are herbs? Plants, right? The only thing that meat has is the texture. You're getting you're getting the taste from the spices and the herbs that you marinated in. Okay? So I'm here to argue that point down. Meat has no taste. If you just pick up a piece of raw meat and you eat it, it has what? No taste, okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this beefless ground beef, and I'm using some of these Italian rolls here, okay? You can use rolls of your choice. So let's get started. I got what do we got here? All right. I got the onions, the pepper, and the mushroom already pre-cut and cooking up a little bit just so we can save some time here, okay? So I got those already cooking. And the thing with this is you want to caramelize your onions because it makes it nice and sweet. You want your onions nice and sweet. All right. So we're going to get this stuff out of the way. And I got the heat cooking up here. This pan's been maybe heating up for about 2-3 minutes. We're going to get the beef in. What you want to do with the beef, you want to add a little bit of water. Make sure your pan's not too hot to touch. If it is, hear that? Woo! Sizzling up. That's what we want. Okay, we're going to get this beef going in here. Well, beefless beef. You know what I mean. I'm just going to make enough for one. It's enough for one. I can get it going in here. We're going to overstuff this bad boy too. We're going to overstuff it. Okay. All right, so there we go. Got the beef going. Wrap this thing up here. And we're just going to get this thing sizzling and a bizzling. All right. We're not using oil with the beef. We're just using a little bit of water. And the great thing, when you're not using animal products, you don't got to worry about undercooking and all that crap and people getting sick and all that stuff. You know, because it's not meat. This is made out of all plant-based material. You hear that? Look at that. Look at that. Just tearing it up over here in the kitchen. And we're shooting this what? Raw dog. No edits. What you see is what you get. My other damn camera was just shutting off on me. I'm a little heated right now, but I'm going to make this happen for you. Hear that? Listen. Hear that? Stuff is sizzling. Okay? So we're going to turn up this beef a little bit on this side. If I can get it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add a touch more water. Glass. Because what it'll do, it'll just add moistness to this too. All right? And you'll see why in a minute. And just keep this bad boy going just like that. That's all we need. Right there. Just let that stuff heat up. And what we're going to do, we're going to cook the water off of it. All right? Now, we got everything going. We're going to let this sizzle. We're going to get the bread in the oven. And I learned this technique off my grandmother, and it works really, really good. I'm going to take one of these buns, because we're only cooking for one. I'm making this one for my lovely wife. Okay? She's going to be the test subject. I don't want to say test dummy, because she's very smart. And what you do, you run a little water. right? A little bit of water. My hands are always clean. I clean my hands all the time. So, and just dust it with a little bit of water on the outside. Toss this SOB right in the oven. Boom. What it'll do, it'll make the inside nice and moist and make the outside softer. All right. You don't want it too crispy. I don't like my stuff too crispy. All right. So we're going to turn this heat up a little bit more on here, and we're going to look at that. I'm gonna bring this up to the camera. Can you see that? Look at that. Look how that stuff's just cooking up. Nice and sweet. Nice and sweet. Right? Just get everything and just keep everything going. Boom. Toss that. Look at that. Just like a chef. Just like a chef. I can bang in the kitchen. All right. We're just about ready to go. We're gonna wait for that bun to heat up a little bit. It's not gonna take very long, maybe a minute or so. Okay. We're gonna let that cook out. And that is it. This stuff is just about done. Again, the food truck scene is crazy in New York. And every time, again, I've gone vegan for about a year and a half. And I'm always hearing people say, you know, you can't have all the good food. You can't have pizza. You can't have hot dogs. You can't have hamburgers. And I'm like, you guys need to get with the program. You can't eat any of this stuff. You know, watch. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you guys something. Right? You don't want to eat this stuff all the time. I got meatballs. I got hamburgers. You can eat all this stuff. It's a treat every once in a while. Like I said, I usually follow all raw fruit and vegetables until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I'll have a cooked starch meal. But you can eat all the stuff that you want. Quit making excuses, all right? Quit making excuses. Anything you want, you can get if you set your mind to it. But people are just lazy and don't want to put forth the effort. So this is it, man. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you a little trick here. I'm going to turn this heat up one more time. One more time. One more time. All right. You get you a lid. You get you a lid. All right. And you get your cheese. And we're using this provolone cheese. Yeah. We're using this provolone cheese. Don't know the name of it. I think we got it from Trader Joe's. It's provolone style, dairy-free, vegan, lactose-free, casein-free, soy-free. Yeah, non-GMO cheese, all right? And what we're going to do, we're going to take one slice, okay? You don't have to know why. Anyway, if you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to have one slice right here in the middle. Right, look at that. Boom. Biggity bam. Look at that, all right? Then we're going to take a little bit of water, H2O, whatever you want to call it, agua, and we're going to do this. Watch. Here. That's it. See? That's going to melt the cheese. It's going to melt the cheese. Turn it up a little bit. That's going to melt the cheese. We're going to turn the onions and mushrooms down because they are done. They are done. Woo! Get the bread out. I just reach in there. I'm a man. All right. So put this in here. We're gonna split this bad boy right down the top here, like that. Woo! Look at that. You don't want to go all the way through. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna layer the sandwich. We're gonna layer. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna take these onions and peppers. I'm gonna toss them on the bottom. Yep, that's how I do mine, okay? That's how I do it, right there. Look at that. You see that? Right in there. Then, I'm sorry, my area is getting dirty. I don't like doing that, so let me get some of the stuff out of the way. Pop that in there. Get this cheese. That cheese is almost done. In there. All right. Take my onion. Get this out of the way. My pepper, mushroom, and beef. Set this stuff all aside. Try to keep your kitchen area clean as possible. Oil up here, and it looks pretty good. All right, now for the masterpiece, that I'm going to bestow upon this great audience. All right? Vegan cheesesteak, baby. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Smells good. And what you're going to do, it's very delicate. I'm going to burn myself for the sake. Woo, that's like molten lava there. I'm going to burn myself real good. And then you just take that and you just push it in there. Just put it in there. Just put it down in there. Okay? If you want, you can put another thing of cheese in there. If you want to, I don't think it's necessary. Because that is some really good cheese. And there you have it, everybody. And what we're going to do for the last bit, you're going to take and put some more of these mushrooms and everything on the top, just for a little bit of a garnish, because you already have a nice layer. Sorry I have my back turned, but I do not want to burn thyself. All right, here's the final thing right here. Sorry it couldn't be a little more elaborate on the presentation, but hey, I worked in some kitchens, and just because the food looks good doesn't mean it tastes good. I'm sorry to say that. Again, I am Sensei Vegan. Thank y'all for joining me. Hello and good night. You know what? I got to do a taste test. Do you mind if I do it? I'm going to do a taste test for y'all. Hold on a second. Hold on. You can have the rest of this, honey. You can have the rest, but I got to do a taste test for everybody. Okay. Getting pumped up. All right, here we go. 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 Woo. Hot. It's hot. Woo! Dang on, boy. This is some good stuff. I'll tell you what, man. This sandwich, this is good. If you love meat, you can get down with this. I'm telling you. No big difference. Tastes the same to me. Tastes good. I'm Sensei Vegan. Thank you guys for joining me. Hello and good night.